What are the limitations and criticisms of government intervention? If you're wondering about the potential downsides of government intervention in the economy, you're not alone. Many people debate whether government involvement helps or hinders economic growth and individual freedoms. Let's break down the key limitations and criticisms. One major concern is that government intervention can create inefficiencies in the market. When the government sets regulations or price controls, it can disrupt the natural supply and demand dynamics. For example, price ceilings can lead to shortages, while price floors can result in surpluses. This misallocation of resources can reduce overall economic efficiency and lead to higher costs for consumers. Another criticism is that government intervention can distort market mechanisms. Subsidies and protectionist policies, such as tariffs, can favor certain industries or companies over others. This can artificially prop up industries that might not be competitive in a free market, leading to resources being directed towards less efficient sectors at the expense of more productive ones. Government intervention is also criticized for stifling innovation and entrepreneurship. Heavy regulations and extensive subsidies can reduce the incentives for businesses to innovate and compete. Without competition driving innovation, there is a risk of stagnation and slower technological advancements. Corruption and rent-seeking behavior are additional concerns. When the government has significant control over economic activities, there is an increased likelihood of bribery, favoritism, and cronyism. Resources may be allocated based on personal connections rather than merit, undermining the fairness and efficiency of the economy. Moreover, government intervention can infringe upon individual freedoms and limit personal choices. Regulations on industries or products can restrict consumer choices and interfere with individual decision-making. For instance, strict regulations on food and beverage choices can be seen as paternalistic and limit individuals' ability to make their own dietary decisions. Regulatory capture is another issue where the regulatory agency becomes influenced by the industry it is supposed to regulate. This can lead to a conflict of interest and bias in favor of the industry rather than protecting the public interest. Government bailouts and subsidies can also have unintended consequences. While intended to save failing industries, these interventions can create moral hazard where creditors expect future bailouts and take on more risk than they otherwise would. This can lead to higher costs and reduced competition in the long run. Finally, the costs of government intervention sometimes outweigh the benefits. For example, the cable deregulation in the 1990s led to higher prices and reduced consumer choice. Similarly, overregulation can burden businesses with compliance costs, leading to higher prices and reduced innovation. In summary, while government intervention can be useful in certain contexts, such as addressing market failures or protecting the environment, it is crucial to carefully weigh the potential drawbacks. These include market inefficiencies, distortion of market mechanisms, reduced innovation, corruption, infringement on individual freedoms, and unintended consequences. Achieving a balance between government intervention and free market mechanisms is key to fostering a healthy and efficient economy.